everyone, how are you guys doing today? We are back here, Project Ozone. Sorry about last week. Didn't really, be honest with you. I thought the episode that I did was terrible, so I wasn't proud of it. And guess what? I like putting out these videos, and I want to do a good job. It's something I'm proud of. So unfortunately, that meant we went a week without a Project Ozone video, but we'll try to make up for it. Maybe I'll get to a second one this week. Been doing some grinding, doing some work, trying to get some things set up and functional, and working down here in the cow area, and sort of show you what did a lot of the recording of last time I tried. I still wanted to use C to zoom in there with Project Ozone. A little bad up there. Let's go take a look here what we've got going. Mostly it was working on power. We've got ourselves an extreme reactor over here. That's the big thing that we did. Got this all sorted out. Got it up and running. It has been charged up. We got a good buffer here going. We got some resident ender in there cooling it. And then we're going to be tying this in. We're going to make this whole area a power plant building. I'm not sure exactly what design I want to go with. Got this Neronium block sort of marking out the centers and so forth. But we're gonna put together a power plant building here. Probably not this episode. I still haven't set myself up on a design. And then we've got down here. So this is probably going to be the bottom of the power plant. I've got ourselves a power conduit tied in right here, and we'll replace these when we get a chance. And I've got to get some more built because what we've got is this tunnel that ties in. And let me pull up a pickaxe, and I've already got a power conduit laid in here, all the way into this room, these rooms over here, which is going to be really helpful. So I've already got power laid in, and it's today's episode. We're going to finish up a little bit down here in the cow area. I'm going to do a little bit of that work here, getting another row of these things laid in. I sort of set this up systematically. We're going to transfer some of these into here. I'm sure, and get them all wired in. I've got a item conduit pulling out of these. Some of these are going to be tanks, and we're probably going to move those and move the tank ones into another spot as well. Been just sitting here grinding away, collecting materials. Got some lead. We've got some steel cows, some dirt cows. That's what I'm trying to figure out with still is, how do I do with dirt? I've got liquid dirt. I thought I could get dirt blocks out of it, but I guess I can't. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of digging on that one. But some of these that are just going to go into tanks, like this one is, what is this? Energized glowstone, which I think is just a cool substance, in the fact that, and we'll probably definitely use this. We'll find a way to make this this work. These are the cool things that you can do with this. Oops. Let's see here. Put that there, and then this flows upward. Oh crap. Okay, I got it. But it flows upwards and does these pyramids of things, and definitely something I want to. Oops. Oh, it's full. Oh well. Well, guess I got a bucket sitting here. I've been letting these things go for a while, and at some point I'm going to get these all plumbed in as well. Get these all cows. Get this whole floor sort of organized with these fluid cows and start making materials. But the real trick is I'm going to need somewhere to store this stuff, and that's probably going to be the biggest thing. But that's what this area right here is going to be for. We are going to have to do some setup on our applied energistics And that's what all of this stuff is for. We got all our presses, got some materials left over and so forth. We're gonna have to start making up some material here. No, that one's not full. Let's pop this one out here. I'll just put this down here for now. There we go. But we're going to do some applied energistics today, and this is a very, very grindy process. But since I didn't get to it yesterday or last week, I owe you guys a chance cube at the beginning here. We've been doing a little bit of clear out this whole area. I was going to put the power plant over here. Yeah, rain. Yeah, great rain. But you know, I think I'm gonna work on this area is going to be more of a farm area, and I like the power plant over here. So if you look at the map, let's take a look at the journey map here. This is the power plant. I kind of want to make this area right here and probably over here more industrial, and then do sort of a residential farming greener area over here. Get some farms going with the cows and so forth, and sort of get some hills laid in. Got a lot of clearing to do. Got to clear out all of this, get it all flattened out. But that's coming. But first things first, I owe you guys a chance cube. So this is one that I unearthed when I was digging. So, oh, come on. That's what I ended with last time. All this string. Great. More string. Got plenty of string. Alright, let me clear this all up and see what I can get going here. I'm going to get the rest of those cows moved around, and then we'll start working on our applied energistics. So let me get moving, and I'll be back with you here in a bit. All right, everybody, welcome back. So, I've been doing a little bit of work down there, mostly clearing stuff out. Haven't quite got it all put together, but let's just take a quick look at it. I'm smelting up some glass, and I need to really move my smelter into this area over here. This is where the power conduit comes in, right there. Really need to move that up, move those upstairs, tie those all in, just draw power from our power source, rather than what I've got right now, which is a coal generator. So I think we're going to have to move that here shortly. But I've got most of these cows taken down. They're sitting in our golden lassos. And we're going to stick them in here, but I ran out of glass. I started off with I actually made a new pick, too. I started off with this this pick right here that's got fortune on it, which we'll keep. To break some of the glass, so I needed to get another pick, and I just went and did a real quick new pick, and sort of just took this all down, what glass I could save, and I need to just get these reprogrammed and refilters and everything else set up. All these are done. I just need to put the glass and the cows back in, and then they're going to start ready to go. All of these cows over here, and I'm going to take this one down and that one out. And our liquid dirt. These are all going to be making either the ingots or the blocks. Blocks preferable for these different materials. So that's what we're going to do here. Hopefully I'll get back and forth working on this as we're doing stuff today. But we're going to be working on our applied energistics stuff. First off, we're going to need some of this stuff here. I've got a little bit of glass right there. I'm probably going to need more of it. Let's move some of these down here. This is our reactor stuff that is left over. We're going to need some of that, and I think the best way to do that is to work through the quest book, which we haven't been to in a little while. And we got some quests that we need to take. Let's see here. I think everything here we've got the rewards for. This one I still just need to go and do. I haven't done anything on the agricultural revolution one. I think I'll just come back at some point probably, and we'll just I don't know this mod very well, so that's part of the problem. I got a couple here. These are right here. Oh, excuse me. Just swallowed wrong. These we need to claim, so we've got a handful of these. We built a capacitor bank a little while ago. We've done some dark alloy. I made a deep storage for our experience obelisk. I don't know if I've shown you that. And an enchanter, which allows us to sort of select the enchantment based upon a couple of items. If you're not familiar with those, I may show those to you later. They're right over here. And I've been pumping it full of our liquid XP from our cow down there and just dumping it into this obelisk so that we can click on here and pull whatever levels we want. At some point, it's going to be full up. And then our enchanting tool right here where we can add lapis and different things to it and get those books that we need. But we're not quite there yet. So let's open up these loot chests real quick. Magma cube. Mystical fertilizer on the stuff that I don't know. More mystical fertilizer. And tier 1 chance pendant. Nice. I bet you, I wonder if that works in our baubles anywhere. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, that's her offhand. Never mind. Okay, so let's put some of this stuff away. And this is part of the reason why we need to get our applied energistics stuff up and going. So that is this one right here. Now we've collected all of our inscribers. We've done that just by finding random meteors over there. So the next thing we need to do is build an inscriber. So let's go take a look at this. And I'm familiar with the mod, but I'm sure that it has changed. So let's see here. Let's look for the inscriber. It's this right here. So we need a flux crystal, some pistons, a sticky piston, 2 sticky pistons, and some iron. This flux crystal. Let's see here. How do we get ourselves a flux crystal? If I remember correctly, yeah, 1 charged nether quartz, one charged Certus quartz, 1 nether quartz, and 1 redstone dust into a puddle next to one another, and wait for a moment to receive 2 flux crystals. All right, so 1 of those. Charged Certus quartz. That. And a regular nether quartz. And those are mostly over here. Oops. Let's just grab half a stack of those. So throw them in a puddle. Oops. There we go. And there are our 2 flux crystals. And we're going to need more of those, but there's another way to go about doing those. All right, so that means we need 2 sticky pistons as well. So let's grab some cobble and get these pistons. Oops. Yeah, I thought I grabbed. Sounded like I grabbed 2 stacks of those. So we need 2, 3, 6, and 1, and some redstone, and yeah, we're gonna have to go getting some more slime here, I think. Shoot, didn't grab enough iron. 2 pieces of iron, 2 pieces of redstone, And then 2 sticky pistons. Go boom, boom. And then stack that together, and then go 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Inscriber. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so we're going to put our work area over here, I think. And I think I'm just going to slap that sucker right here for now. And this is where we can start doing our pressing. And that's going to be our next one. So let's grab our next. We did complete this one. Let's grab our loot chest here. And look at our next one, which is Advanced Inscriber. I don't know this one, so... Oh, look at this. We got another quarter heart here. Let's get these put away there. Let's take a look at this loot chest. Oh, another chance pendant. Where did that one go? I was sticking it in here for now. Oh, it's in our inventory. Let's stick 2 of the... Oh, really? All right, so the next step we're going to do is an advanced inscriber. No, we're not going to right away. Engineering processors, those are expensive. So let's take a look at the next step here, which is putting together some processors. So processors are 3 steps. And those are pretty easy to do. We have been sleeping. I still haven't cleaned up all that string from earlier. Still got the from that chance cube. All right, so we're going to need some additional inscribers, but we're not quite there yet. So what I want to do is I'm going to get stack of that, and I think we're gonna start. I'm gonna pump all right, didn't see that. Nothing inappropriate going on there. All right, oops. So there's 3 kinds of processors that we need. And those are going to be the processors. So we got 3 processors. We've got a calculation processor, which is printed calculation circuit. And that we take a pure Certus quartz crystal and put it into the press. That one's going to take the longest to get to. This one is... take a diamond and put it in here. It's the most expensive. And this one is take a piece of gold and put it in there. The real trick and the most expensive and the most time-consuming part is the pure Certus quartz. And I probably should have been doing those earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab our silicone press. And I think I need to get some power into here. Oh, let me do it one at a time, too. Wow. All right, let's go grab some power conduits and just plumb this in real quick. If I can find them. Item conduits. We're going to want that, and we're going to want one of those. And one of those. All right, so let's do some basics here. Automating these is a little bit difficult, so all right. Let's do this. There's a hole down here. All right. So I need to get that power up to here. All right. So like that. All right. Let's go grab power. Power conduits down here. Power conduits. Where are you guys at? I thought I put them in here somewhere. There they are. Enhanced energy. Let's craft up a little. Oh, hopefully I got enough of it. Binder conduit. All right, so we got to craft up some more of these energy conduits here real quick. And then get this first silicone press going. We're going to put one together real quick. And then we will, then I got to get to the last one. So let me show you what we need here. Definitely not doing as good a job as I should here. Oh, there's the glass. We'll work on the cows as we're waiting later. So the hard part about doing applied energistics to start with is that it takes so long sometimes. And that's going to be doing our seed generation to get our pure stuff. All right, so let's do that. Let's get boom. And we have power. And what? No. Oh, I don't have it hooked up. Man, I am really failing today. All right. Oh, I'm going to need a few more, I think. Yep. All right, so I need to get a little bit more material here. Oh, I hope I can get out. I'm doing cobble. Let me go and plumb this all in, get this all going. I'll bring you back here in a second when I make my first processor. I thought I had everything squared away, at least to do the first one, but I guess not. So forgive me, and I'll be back with you here in a bit. All right, so let's get a moving here. We're back. I got this all powered up, got this ready to go, and we are going to make a silicone ink printed silicone. And I can't place more than one of those in there, which means I got to find a way to push those in. And I think I have to do it this way. So in the past, the press has been, this press is really tricky about how you put stuff in and take stuff out. So let's see if this works. This is going to be insert, and this is going to be extract always. Let's see if that works. There we go. So on this inscriber, normally you have to place the bottom. So in here, for those of you that don't know, this to change this press out, which we're going to have to swap this press out and put something in here. You feed the bottom in from the bottom, the side from the side, the top from the top, and the face pulls the item out. So, always extract, insert, boop, and put our press right there. So this will get us going, and we're going to make a handful of these as we're going through. So I'm going to print up some of these silicones, and then we're going to look at we're going to get the next piece started. And the next, the piece that's going to take the longest is is the pure Certus quartz. And the pure Certus quartz is done by getting a Certus quartz seed. And you do that by taking Certus quartz. Let me show you what that looks like. It's this right here, not the charged one, but the regular one. Putting it into our sag mill up there, and you get this quartz dust. And this dust you combine with sand, and you get a seed, right? And this seed, pick up the sand real quick. The trick with the seed is you have to throw it in water. And it's just going to sit there. And it takes a little while. Let's see here. See if it's changed at all. See where it says right down here, when I hover over it, it says 0%. You have to wait for it to mature. So what I'm going to do, it won't despawn. That's the nice thing about it, is it's going to sit here and grow. And we'll automate this process, and we'll speed it up. There's a way to do that so that it'll be much quicker. You use the growth accelerator, which is this right here. We have to build this, but it takes a block of the quartz to get there, which we'll get there. Take a handful of these, you pipe them together with this ME glass, and it'll add charge to this water basically and allow them to grow quicker. We'll automate the process on that pretty easily. So we got 22 of them here. This is just running through them, and the silicone is probably the most important thing that we're going to need. All right, so we're going to make our first processor is what we're going to do. And of course, I don't have anything I need. We need calculation engineering press, I think. I have to grab one of each of those because I don't remember which one it is. I'm going to take a diamond. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's go make our first piece here. A couple pieces of redstone. And we're going to get this taken care of real quick. So I want to pull these out. All right, so what we need to do is we need to make a calculation this is the press. We're going to make a calculation printed processor, and that's the wrong one. Engineering, that's the right one. So the engineering one is the diamond, and it's going to make this right here and get pulled out and pulled into this right down here, which is just fine. And then what we want is we want one of those. So this is where the trick is, and this is where you're making a actual processor. We put our item, the printed press, at the top, put a piece of redstone in the middle, and we put a printed silicone in the bottom. These three things combine, and we get an engineering processor, which our process pulled out right here. Boom. So we have our first processor. And that's the first step that we need. So that is a step one. So we're getting closer to doing it. And what's funny about that is this episode has gone quite long today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here, and I'm going to keep moving forward on a few of these things here. Let this stuff grow in the background, these crystals grow, and I'm going to have these processors ready to be put together here for the next episode, and then we will go and move on to the next step. Hopefully I will get this recorded here. I'm recording this on the weekend. I'll hopefully do them both here today, and we'll have 2 Ozone episodes today, but it is late for me today. I probably won't get to the second episode until tomorrow, but thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a little talky, a little long, but I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below, or as always, you can find me on Twitter at @AWanderingNerd. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit that thumbs up button. And if you really enjoyed it, definitely subscribe if you want to see more like this. So, that is today's episode. Thank you very much. And until next time, this is A Wandering Nerd.